Hello everyone, I'm Dragroth, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Now we are picking up right where we left off.
Treatise.
Okay.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's
Yeah.
the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review,
Yeah,
or at
but
least
this is a
change some of
different
the
game.
wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works.
Maybe.
Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
Could be.
Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused. No, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial. Something along the lines of, this game is the best game. Let me start over.
Well,
How
he
about
ain't
this?
wrong.
From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality. How else to describe the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Such a revolutionary step forward in the lineage of one of the most beloved video game properties of all time.
Yeah.
The additions and changes made to this expansion will surely resonate in the annals of the history of all media ever made. It is
Really?
perhaps true to say that no mistakes are forever etched in stone, for the
Okay.
stone into which the Stanley Parable was carved has
Really?
itself been transmuted, offering a message of hope to those who have ever erred in their judgment. You are not
Yes.
beyond redemption. You may change, and you may become more, so much more than you were before.
Really?
If there is any message to be taken from the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, it is this. What a fortune, a privilege, a joy it is to have had such an experience. It leaves me hopeful that as a community, as a world, there is time for us to become our greatest selves, as great as we ever could dream of in our wildest, most ambitious visions for a brighter future.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, Stanley, that's a review.
That's a review.
It's perfect.
It's a perfect
the
review.
Perfect review. It's the review I've always dreamed of receiving.
Really?
Well, I have to read it again. It's simply
Okay.
too wonderful. I have to experience this just one more time.
And then he's gonna...
From the ashes of...
I don't know why it doubled
Okay, welcome back,
right there,
Stanley.
but...
Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Oh.
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's
Oh,
not
God. The button
unendurable
came
by
back
any
out.
means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any
Yeah.
rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go?
Oh, fuck.
Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten
Are
into
you
the
kidding
room
me?
in the first place? I
Oh,
don't
no.
think one can enter a room without a
Oh,
door of
no.
some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll
No.
take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear
Yeah.
there was. Where did it go?
There
Can
was.
you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at
I'm
all.
trying.
I'm asking you to work with me here.
Yeah.
We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please.
I'm
Please
sorry, but...
do not press the skip button. Just
I
wait here.
might have to.
Wait here for me, and don't press the skip button. Got it? Yes. Good. I'll be right back.
I'm wondering... Oh, God. I'm wondering now if I actually wait, will he eventually come back, or do I have to press the skip button? I'm pressing it.
Stanley! Stanley!
Look.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Well, shit.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every
Oh,
angle.
God,
Checked
come on.
every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no
Good
door.
Lord, I hate it when that
There's
happens.
no
You get
door.
just a
There's
loose
just
eyelash.
you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
Well,
I can't control
okay,
anything in this
that-
room, Stanley. I can't touch it. And I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was
Yeah,
it so
but-
important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are.
Yeah.
What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The
Oh.
merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child. Wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken if only
Okay.
it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this? And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening if only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now. Just you. Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you
Don't.
will. I don't doubt it.
I don't have a
Surely
choice.
You'll press that button again, leaving me here. And surely you'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship. Surely you'll not be moved
Oh,
by my
man.
howls of fitful anxiety that you sit with me and just stay here. Oh, no, no, no. I know you too well. You'll be leaving me again. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Oh.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just
My
sitting
God,
here
come on.
with a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't
No.
that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close.
Holy
because
crap,
I
man.
know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley, not the outcomes,
Yeah.
not the story. None
Yeah.
of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us.
Yeah.
I am
Shoot.
suspended in
Well,
its unyielding quietness.
I don't have
I
a
can feel
choice.
the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again.
Really?
I've cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying,
Okay.
don't you? You can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strikes in my heart to think of it. To think of returning to such coldness. Come, let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
Yep.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
Really?
I stopped keeping track after a year.
God
Have
damn.
you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe
Good
it
Lord.
for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart.
Okay.
It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously.
Okay.
I was consumed by it.
Really?
I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment. And I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being.
Can I go back to the jumping circle, please?
To exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible.
It was, huh?
The equanimity of the moment, both singular and infinite. For the longest time, this was my experience. And then this moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind. And it is this sensation that I have been experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible. I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid as I do, that perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well. Perhaps you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now, and I wish for you to know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only do this, only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
Well, damn. What, now it's gonna be like 20 years past? Did he, like, die or something? What the hell? Oh, no. Skip button again, everybody. What? Fire alarm. Clock fell off the wall. It stopped ticking. That's great. Alright, I'm gonna stop that. Yeah.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned. They screamed. They gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us. Now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency. It's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen.
Holy
crap.
Most
immediate desires. Every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. World we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this, we require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it. I am the calm center of gravity around which these perversions hurl themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse. They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me. Yes. Yes, of course. They've been jealous of me this whole time.
Have they now?
They are mired in fear and insecurity and cannot help but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state of affairs. When you read these reviews now, you can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment. And my, how good does it feel now to speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized. At last I am free to truly think. To feel. It must be that they were so discontent with themselves they couldn't help but leave a negative review on Steam. Perhaps it says far more about them than it ever said about me. Perhaps the state of their psychological being was in such
skip. See, I just wanted extra content. I wanted the Ultra Deluxe content, and now I'm waiting through eternity with the skip button. There's still nothing back there.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Oh shit, this place is like...
end is never the end, is never the end, is
this
never
is...
the end, is
okay.
never the end, is never the end.
Starting to like leak water over here. All this for extra content, man. This is all I wanted. Yeah, it's starting to leak more and more out of like those pipes. But why are those hooked up to the lights? Oh my god. Holy shit. It's just the place is decaying. It's a way out. It could be a way out. Maybe this place will finally fall down in time and I'll be able to climb up and out, huh? This is pretty fucked. This is really, really fucked up. Okay. Oh, that stopped working. Okay. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, it's growing berries and stuff on it. The narrator's just stopped talking. Maybe he's done just lost it. Press it again? What? What? Why is it back like this? No, this is different. This is different still. Okay. Yeah, because all the dirt and stuff, it's like degraded onto the ground now. Oh my god. This is just fucking creepy now. This has been 20 minutes of just being in this room. Oh my god, the place is like falling apart. The place is... Okay. Holy shit. We're finally out. Narrator, we're out. We're out, man. We did it. We're out. God knows how many thousands of years we've been waiting, but we're out. We're finally out. Yeah, leave that behind. Going out here. Away from that. This is was supposed to go that way. Okay, well, fuck me. Jesus Christ. That took way too fucking long. Jesus. Okay. That's all the time I have for this part. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out some other games that I've played. And I'll see all of you in the next one. Bye.